It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And good afternoon, good morning, actually, for another 15 minutes or 25 minutes or so. Mark Froelich here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, getting ready for Week 8 football. It is the annual Commissioner's Trophy game presented by the People's Tribune as Bowling Green. The trophy holders have traveled down to Clopton to take on the Clopton-Elsberry IndianHawks here in Week 8 action. Bowling Green 4-3 on the season, the IndianHawks 3-4, and should be a pretty fun matchup, always is, when that bell is on the line in that Commissioner's Trophy. We'll take a quick break. We've got lots to talk about, including last night's action, other action today, and even some softball as districts continue this afternoon a little bit later on. Take a break, come back with more of the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame after this. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey tractor, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best this year. Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy. Be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812
This is
West
the Quiver
Main
River
in Bowling
Electric
Green.
TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Clopton High School. The IndianHawks at the top of the hill getting ready to descend down on this field. Bowling Green has never left. They were actually here before I was this morning, which is crazy. I'm usually the first one wandering around waiting to get into a press box, but Bowling Green was here and all dressed out and ready to go early this morning for this annual Commissioner's Trophy game presented by the People's Tribune, and I saw Jerry wandering around. He picked up that trophy. It is right next to the Gatorade coolers over on the Bowling Green bench across the way. They earned the trophy by beating the IndianHawks at Bowling Green last year 60-20. The year before that, it was Clopton-Elsberry beating Bowling Green 42-6. The biggest point total came 3 matchups ago. 2015, Bowling Green defeated Clopton-Elsberry 84-52. Caden Jenkins in that game, 7 touchdowns. Stephen Talbert for Clopton-Elsberry, 4 rushing, 2 passing TDs, as both were setting records all over the field. In 2014, Bowling Green won 57-6. 2013, it was Bowling Green 50-12 over the IndianHawks. 2012, that's when Clopton-Elsberry won for the first time, doubling up. Bowling Green 40-20. Back in 11, it was a 7-6 ball game in the rain with Bowling Green coming out ahead. The Bobcats beat Clopton-Elsberry 42-0 in 2010. 2009, it was 56-12. And the first meeting between these two squads was in 08, and Bowling Green won that one 35-19. So definitely an edge for the Bobcats in the history of this series since we've been awarding the Commissioner's Trophy. But in the last 2 years, they've split them evenly, one game apiece. But Bowling Green has it 2 out of the last 3 years. And always a lot of points scored by one or both teams, except for that anomaly in the rain in 2011. So that's what's happened in the history. Who will take it this year? That will be decided in the next couple of hours here. And then we'll have softball later this afternoon, as Bowling Green has pushed back their game till 4:30 against Van Far, the Class 2 District 5 championship. So we'll have a 4:15 pregame. It'll be me and April over at Bowling Green High School for that championship. The Class 1 District 8 title game will be on Monday, 4:45 pregame, 5 o'clock first pitch from Community R6 between Silex and Clopton. So that's what's going on with softball. We'll tell you what happened last night and in the high school football, and tell you where Louisiana's at here in week number 8 when we come back on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
And now it's up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Clopton High School. It is the Commissioner's Trophy game presented by the People's Tribune. And it'll be the 3-4 IndianHawks hosting the 4-3 Bowling Green Bobcats here from Clopton High School. We talked about the softball for today and Monday. The sectionals are scheduled for Wednesday, and either Bowling Green or Van Far will play Highland or Monroe City. That game starts at 1 o'clock, by the way. The Highland-Monroe City game does up at Palmyra. And either Silex or Clopton will take on Salisbury on Wednesday in the opening round of the state tournament. Other football this week, Montgomery County beat up on Van Far last night, 60-20 at Van Far High School on senior night. And Louisiana 2-4 is at 5-2 Class 4 Priory today, and that one's going to be really tough for the Bulldogs, who have won 2 games in a row after starting the season 0-4. Another upset last night of North Callaway as they lost to Mark Twain in Week 8 action. Some injuries have really hamstrung the North Callaway T-Birds as they've lost 2 in a row. to sub-500 teams in conference. So now it looks like South Callaway is going to run away with the EMO here in 2018. The district picture starting to take shape a little bit. It'll possibly be affected by the action today. We'll see. Bowling Green currently, I think, sitting in the 3 spot in the district ranking so far. We'll see if that holds up, if they can beat Clopton-Elsberry here today. We'll take a break. We'll come back with your starters after this. It's the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touchtone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Clopton High School. The Clopton-Elsberry IndianHawks hosting the Bowling Green Bobcats in the annual Commissioner's Trophy game presented by the People's Tribune. Before we get to starters, some keys from both sides. Talked to Coach Kevin Credemeyer early this morning. He says his team's performance all depends on how they respond. It's a Saturday game. It's cold. It's windy. If they can play through that the way they're capable of, they should win this ball game. For Clopton-Elsberry, Coach Ben Burnett said they just need to play better defense. Their pass coverage has been pretty good. Run stop has been the issue, and if they can stop Kaleo Dade, they might have a pretty good chance here in week number 8. So the 3-4 IndianHawks and the 4-3 Bowling Green Bobcats. And it's time for tonight's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. And we'll start with the offense for the Clopton-Elsberry IndianHawks. Start across the line. The center is number 71, a sophomore, Jacob Wolanski. Senior, number 65, Riley Walker on the O-line. Number 77, a junior, Chance Lucas. Number 75, a senior, Matthew Dugan. And a sophomore, number 50, Jacob Martin. The receivers, number 5, a sophomore, Zach Evans. Number 13, a junior, Kyle Martin. Senior, number 84, Trevor Anthony. He'll play a hybrid tight end wide receiver. And Derek Taylor will do some running, but will most likely be lined up as a wide receiver. He wears number 25, and he's a senior. In the backfield, number 45 is the fullback, senior Damian Walker, and the quarterback, a junior, number 12, Sean Yates. And it is senior night, or senior day, here at Clopton-Elsberry. So the seniors will all be the captains when it comes time to flip the coin here in week number 8. Defensive starters for the Bowling Green Bobcats. They'll line up like this. On the line, it's junior Braden Perez, number 76, a sophomore Jacob Bowen, and then the ends are junior number 80 Matt McDonald and a sophomore number 56 Hayden Finley. The linebackers, Clay Lazier, number 57, a sophomore, and a junior number 17 Deontay Fleming. And the middle linebacker will be number 2, Kaleo Dade. The defensive backs, the safeties, will be number 3, Austin Callahan. He's a junior and a senior. Number 26, Kyle Horner. The corners will be a senior, number 28, Dylan Huber, and a junior, number 6, Cameron Worley. So there's your starters for both squads. Your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. See all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. We've got football just about 8 minutes away, as we'll still have the national anthem, and they're doing senior night introductions right now as we get closer to kickoff here in Week 8, the Commissioner's Trophy game coming up on thepeoplestribune.com.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do-you-remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing. A no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touchtone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Officials for this ball game: Mark Ross will be the referee. The line judge will be Nathan Miller, the umpire Mark Butler, and the linesman Ben Failer. The back judge will be Brock Butler here this afternoon. So again, head man is Mark Ross, and Miller, Butler, Failer, and Brock Butler. So a lot of Butlers. It's a predominantly Palmyra-based crew here in week number 8 to officiate this game. Still going through the seniors as it's doing the football team, but also the cheerleaders and the band. So quite a few introductions to be made. I think they got two youngsters left before they bring the teams out, about 7.5 minutes before game time. So we'll take a quick break, come back with more as we get closer to kickoff for the Commissioner's Trophy on thepeoplestribune.com.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? News. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free, and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See Viasat.com for details.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
The 10th anniversary season of high school sports on TribCast are brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and Bowling Green Lumber Company, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams good luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
Welcome back to Clopton High School, the 2018 Commissioner's Trophy game presented by the People's Tribune, and there it is, all the way across the way, just shy of the 50-yard line in front of the cheerleaders next to the Gatorade. That is the bell that represents the Commissioner's Trophy presented by the People's Tribune, and it's a beauty. These kids love it, and it'll be up for grabs today. Bowling Green won it last year. The year before that, it was Clopton-Elsberry. Who will take it this year? We'll find out in just a couple of hours. It is the 2018 Commissioner's Trophy presented by the People's Tribune. Week 8 football here from the state of Missouri is next on thepeoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. High school football on thepeoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, La Crosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Pike County Memorial Hospital, by the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC, and Collier Funeral Home, B&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, Lynn's Heritage House, by Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and by Bowling Green Lumber Company. Now, coverage of high school football from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
Welcome to Week 8, the Commissioner's Trophy presented by the People's Tribune. Clopton-Elsberry hosting the Bowling Green Bobcats. Clopton-Elsberry 3-4 on the season. Bowling Green 4-3 after the first 7 weeks of play. Only 1 week left after this afternoon in the regular season. We'll try and get you updates on the Louisiana game, but I think that's a little bit later kickoff, so we might get some updates by the second half of this one as they play at Priory down in the St. Louis area. Captains getting ready to go out. It'll be all senior captain corps for the IndianHawks, as this is their senior night and their pink out night, and the Commissioner's Trophy. So a lot going on here in Week 8 for the home squad. They have the bench right in front of us. They're in their home blacks trimmed in red with white numbers. Bowling Green in their road whites with the red numbers and black helmets. We'll take a quick break. as they flip the coin. Come back with your opening kickoff after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green won the toss but defers to the second half, so they'll be kicking off to the Clopton-Elsberry IndianHawks to begin this ball game, and Bowling Green will be moving from right to left, Clopton-Elsberry left to right here in the start of this ball game. Opening kickoff brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. They have everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. IndianHawks out there ready to go. Bonstell and Genowine back deep to receive the kick for Clopton-Elsberry. 12 minutes are on the clock, and the Commissioner's Trophy will be awarded at the conclusion of this ball game, presented by the People's Tribune. Jerry has it all cleaned up and ready to award when the final horn sounds here in week number 8. Kick is up, and we are underway here in week number 8, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Past Eddie Bonstell, and Clopton-Elsberry will take it at the 20. 1st and 10 for Clopton-Elsberry. So Yates in the offense, come on. And on 1st and 10, first look at the offense for the IndianHawks, as they go to Derek Taylor, and he's stopped for a loss shy of the 16-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and about 15 after a loss of 1, or a loss of 4. And the clock ticking down to 11:35 to go in the opening quarter. And so far, Bowling Green, a timeout taken by Clopton-Elsberry after the first play from scrimmage was stopped for a loss. We'll take a break, too, here in the early going. Clopton-Elsberry and Bowling Green on thepeoplestribune.com.
The Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
On 2nd and about 14, the IndianHawks, after the timeout, a short timeout, go back to work. Yates with just one back next to him. That's Walker. 4 receivers in the set. Come to the near side, and it is almost picked. There on the coverage was number 6 for the Bobcats, Cameron Worley. The intended target was Derek Taylor, and it'll bring up 3rd and 14. So Clopton-Elsberry. One play on the ground didn't work out. One play through the air hasn't worked out, and we'll see if they take off with Sean Yates out of the backfield here on 3rd and very long. Back to throw is Yates. No one there. Bowling Green pursuing, and it's incomplete on the far side. Just trying to get rid of it, and the punt team will come on for Clopton-Elsberry as that brings up 4th and 14. No room on the first drive for the IndianHawks, and they'll be forced to punt. Malik McPike to do the punting, and it looks like the deep man will be Horner. As the kick goes to the far side, and it's not very long. It's going to be inside the 30 to the 28. So the IndianHawks don't get what they need out of that punt after they didn't get what they needed out of the drive, and Bowling Green blessed with a short field here. 1st and 10 from the IndianHawk 29. And Callahan faked the handoff to Dade, takes it to the right, and runs for about 8 before he's taken out of bounds. It'll bring up 2nd down. Give him 7 on the run, so it'll be 2nd and 3. On the run by the quarterback for the Bobcats. I like these road uniforms for Bowling Green. Like them almost better than the home uniforms. And not much. Looks like it's going to be a loss on the play. On the run by number 26, Kyle Horner. Loss of 3, and it'll be 3rd and about 7. So now a passing down for Bowling Green on 3rd down. Instead, they give it to Dade. He sidesteps a man, and he's brought down by Trevor Anthony after a gain that's enough for a 1st down. He needed about 7. He got 9, and Bowling Green has a fresh set inside the 20-yard line to about the 17. So the Bobcats able to convert without putting the ball in the air yet. And now all sorts of movement pre-snap. And we'll see if it's a false start or if Bowling Green. Yep, it was a false start. So a loss of 5. We'll make it 1st and 15 here. No score. 10:23 to go in the first quarter. 3 receivers, 2 to the far side, 1 on the near side for the Bobcats. As soon as they pick up that flag on the far side, now we'll get back underway. And it's a pitch to the receiver coming in from the near side. I think that's Horner again, and he's got a few. He got the yardage from the penalty back, and then about 6 more inches. So it'll be in 10 officially after that 5-yard run. More motion from Bowling Green. Looked like they're going to go to the air for the first time across the middle, and it's overthrown. Intended target that time was Nick Brakefield, the sophomore, and Callahan can't connect. Bring up 3rd down and 10. They were going for the gusto there on 2nd down. Now we'll see what they come back with on 3rd and 10 from inside the 20. Clock stops on the incompletion. 9:48 to play here in the opening quarter. And they put a man in motion to the far side. Callahan sets, throws across the middle, and it is caught for a touchdown. 16-yard score. Callahan at 26 or 28. It's Dylan Huber on the touchdown. He was wide open in the middle of the end zone. And they'll line up for the extra point as Bowling Green takes the early 6-0 lead, and this one will go through. Extra point good. 7-0 Bobcats here in the opening quarter. 9:42 to play. This is TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Bonsdell and Genowine set to receive the kick. George Niemeyer, who just added the extra point, will kick it off for the Bobcats, who lead 7-0. 9:42 to play here in the opening quarter. This one will be fielded by Bonsdell on the far sideline. Actually kicked it, it gets away from one man, but not the next. So the second wave gets Bonsdell and pins him down inside the 15-yard line at the 13. Second possession for the IndianHawks. They started their first one at the 20, this one at the 13, after the short return by Eddie Bonsdell. On first down, Yates has to take off. Got rid of one man, tripped up, and finally brought down. He was too shifty for the cameraman there for a second. Picks up about 2.5. Call it 2nd and 8 as he crosses the 15. And that's already the most productive play for the IndianHawks offensively on this, their second series. Pitch out to Taylor on the far side, and not much there. Going to actually lose about 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 12. Bowling Green just able to snuff out everything so far over the first 5 offensive plays for Clopton-Elsberry. Calling 3rd and 11. Loss of just about 4 on the play. 8:25 to go in the opening quarter here. Week 8 action and the annual Commissioner's Trophy game. Played for the first time on a Saturday this year. Back to throw is Yates. Puts it near side, and it is caught this time by Trevor Anthony. Finally stopping him was Brakefield. Also there on the coverage was Cameron Worley, but it's good for a first down out to the 35. And a little bit of life from the IndianHawks here to continue this second offensive series. IndianHawks have 3 wide. Back to throw is Yates. Takes off. Now he puts it in the air to the far side. It's caught by Evans. Evans loses it. And who picks it up? I think Bowling Green has it. Evans fumbles. Bowling Green recovers. at their own 45-yard line, and that kills the Indian Hawks' second possession. It was a good catch. Just got loose when he got hit, and Bowling Green will take over 1st and 10. Still pretty good field position. They're on 45. That comes with 7:27 to play in the first quarter, and getting away is Callahan, and he's going to turn a loss into a gain of about 2, maybe 3, before he's knocked out of bounds on the far side. Bowling Green right back to offense. After taking the lead just a few plays ago. Callahan in the shotgun. I'll hand off to Kaleo Dade. Makes a move, gets to the far sideline, and knocked out of bounds. Kaleo Dade with a first down run. That'll take him across the 50 to the 40-yard line of the Indian Hawks. And a fresh set. .6:34 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Bobcats. They're threatening again. Into Indian Hawk territory. Put a man in motion to the far side. And it's Dade on the handoff again. And he's across the 40 to about the 38, gain of 2 on the play. And they'll only give him 1. So it'll be 2nd and 9. They run a lot of motion. This time it was Cordy running across. Clopton-Elsberry wasn't fooled. And they go 2 receivers to the near side, Cordy and Niemeyer. 1 to the far side. They go into a pistol. Callahan to throw. Bullet, and right there on the coverage is Eddie Bonstell. Got there, perfect timing. Second sooner, would have probably been pass interference. But he timed it perfect, and the incompletion makes it 3rd and 9. 5:43 to play. Four receivers out there this time for Bowling Green. Callahan throws it across the middle again, and again it's Bonstell on the coverage. Eddie Bonstell making a defensive stand on his own here in the first quarter. And it looks like they'll go for it here with the ball inside the 40. Well, they may punt it. Nope. They're going to go for it here on 4th down, it looks like. Trips to the far side. No receivers on the near side. Callahan to throw. Goes across the middle again, and it is incomplete. Fleming, the intended target. There on the coverage was Trevor Anthony, and a turnover on downs gives it back to Clopton-Elsberry with 5:32 to go in the opening quarter. So not bad field position, and when you get given a free possession like that, why not go for it? And that's what Bowling Green did. Came up empty on 3 consecutive passes, and a good job by the secondary of the Indian Hawks. So they take over 1st and 10 with 5.5 to play in the quarter. Good field position. Inside their own 40, here's Yates. On the run, he's cut down after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Clopton-Elsberry. They'll give him 2. They break the huddle. No play clock. 4:58 to play after the 2-yard gain. 3 in the backfield. Yates to throw. Sets twice, and it is incomplete. Trevor Anthony, the intended target on the near side. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. 7-0 Bowling Green. Clock stops on the incompletion, and looks like Anthony's getting some treatment on that right ankle after coming up empty on that play. 3rd and 8 for the IndianHawks. They punted and fumbled on their first 2 possessions. Here's Yates. Steps up, throws, and it is caught. And he's going to go all the way. That's Martin. Can Horner get him tracked down? No. Kyle Martin with a 59-yard touchdown reception. There is a flag right at the 50, and it's against the IndianHawks, so it's coming back. Oh, for a block in the back, it looked like. So it'll be from the spot of the foul, so they don't even get a first down out of it. It'll still be 3rd down, but it's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. This is going to make it 3rd and about 16. And Coach Ben Burnett wants an explanation from the head official. He's not going to get as much of an explanation as he wants. So a 59-yard touchdown wiped off the board for Clopton-Elsberry, and they still trail 7-0 with 4.5 to play in the opening quarter. Clock running again. And, boy, the poise of Sean Yates to step up through defensive pressure. To make that throw. So 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Yates has to step through the pressure again. Now he sets himself, throws to the far side, and it's caught by Derek Taylor, and that's going to be enough for a first down into Bowling Green territory. Fleming finally stopped him for the Bobcats, but that takes it all the way down to the 42-yard line of Bowling Green. Clock running again now that they move the chains down to 4:20 to play in the first quarter. So they come up big on 3rd and 16. 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Yates throwing again. Here comes more pressure. He's hit as he throws and can't connect with Taylor on this one. Defensive pressure that time came from number 56, Hayden Finley, for the Bobcats. Yates having to readjust his wristband and the rest of his equipment after that hit from Finley. Play will come in from the near sideline with Bonstell. Taylor checks out. Clock stops on the incompletion. 4:02 to play in the opening quarter. Clopton-Elsberry made some plays here in the first quarter, but still trails 7-0. 2018 Commissioner's Trophy game presented by the People's Tribune. Pitch out to Bonstell, trying to find the corner. All sorts of Bobcats there, and he's brought down for no gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Ran about 25 yards there for no gain. Clock moving down to 3:30. Trips to the far side. One Evans has the big brace on. He's got a fumble already. Here's Yates. Angling now. He unloads that pass to the far side, and it's incomplete. And the flag comes out. Brakefield going to be, or excuse me, not Brakefield, but Callahan going to be flagged for pass interference on Anthony, as they were tangled up. So pass interference gives new life to this Indian Hawks drive. Would have been 4th and 10 on the incompletion. Instead, they'll march off the ball to the 27-yard line. So really in business now, Clopton-Elsberry, after they earlier on this drive had a touchdown wiped off. Yates back to throw again. Going almost exclusively pass, and it's picked off by Kaleo Dade. Dade brought down, but second turnover for the Indian Hawks gives it back to Bowling Green here. There is a flag out there, and it's against the Bobcats, but it's after the change of possession, so it'll still be Bowling Green ball. 2:55 to go here in the opening quarter on TribCast.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
So after the personal foul, it'll be 1st and 10 from the Bowling Green 12. Bobcats take over 1st and 10 after the interception by Kaleo Dade. Put a man in motion. There was some movement there. Wasn't called. And Dade will be stopped for a loss. Damian Walker. They'll give him back the line of scrimmage on, well, actually they're going to give him 2 yards. Didn't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. They give him 2 yards. It's a long way away, though. So 2 receivers out there, actually 3. Dade in the backfield. Back to throw is Callahan, puts it to the near side, and it is caught. Caught, bouncing off of one man, and moving forward on it is Matt Kay. So Matt Kay with his first reception of the afternoon. That'll take it all the way out to the 39-yard line. He bounced off of Justin Genuine and got about 5 more yards after the catch. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Callahan under pressure, and Kyle Martin comes through and sacks him. That's a big loss for the Bobcat offense. Kyle Martin untouched to the quarterback. They lost, looks like 12 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 22. Clock running down to 1:40 to go in the first quarter of this game. Bobcats lead at 7-0. They scored on their opening drive after a Clopton-Elsberry punt went awry. Time ticking down on the play clock. Put a man in motion. That's Dade to the far side. Little screen pass, and it's incomplete. Deontay Fleming was the intended target. Derek Taylor there on the coverage for the Indian Hawks. Minute 16 to play. Clock stops on the incompletion. And I don't know if Callahan is capable of throwing the ball lightly. He has such a big arm. All sorts of receivers out there for the Bobcats on 3rd and very long. Callahan, flush from the pocket, goes to the far side, and runs out of bounds for a loss on the play. And it'll bring up 4th down and bring the punt team out for the Bobcats. They'll punt for the first time. Minute 10 to play. Clock stopped as he went out. So Indian Hawks 2 turnovers. First punt for Bowling Green. They've also turned the ball over on downs. Great punt. Bounces out of bounds at about the 43-yard line of the Indian Hawks. That's a good punt. We'll take a break, come back with more first quarter action after this on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
It bounced at the 41 or 42-yard line, but it went out at the 49. That's where the Indian Hawks will take over, 1st and 10. And Yates keeps it up the middle on the keeper and is into Bowling Green territory with a 13-yard gain for a first down into Bobcat territory. Good run to start the drive for Sean Yates and the Clopton-Elsberry IndianHawks. Final minute, 52 seconds now left in the first quarter here. The 2018 Commissioner's Trophy game presented by the People's Tribune. 2 receivers, 1 to each side, 3 in the backfield. As Yates takes the snap, gives it to the deep back Damian Walker, that's Derek Taylor. Brought down by his jersey. And on the stop was Jacob Bowen. Gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. .16 seconds as they break the huddle and come to the line for a 2nd and 8. 7-0 Bowling Green, Clopton-Elsberry. In Bobcat territory, 5 on the play or on the game clock. Here in the first quarter, they get the snap off. Taylor hits the first man and drags the pile for a couple. We played 1 here in a tight game. 7-0 Bowling Green. It'll be 3rd and 5 to start the second quarter for Clopton-Elsberry on thepeoplestribune.com.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Equal housing lender.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agricultural equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
3rd and 5 for Clopton-Elsberry to start the second quarter here in the 2018 Commissioner's Trophy game presented by the People's Tribune. Clopton-Elsberry trailing the Bobcats 7-0 after the first 12 minutes. 3rd and 5 from inside the 35, the 34-yard line to be exact. Yates and the Indian Hawks. He has Walker behind him. Handoff is to Walker, and he's going to lose yardage. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he lost one. It's going to be 4th. Ooh. So 4th and 7. Loss of 2 on the play, and I think they'll go for it here at the 36-yard line. Clock moving here in the second quarter, 11:35 to play. I'd look for look to the legs of Yates here on 4th and 7. Huge cast on Evans' right hand. Yates looking to throw. Takes it far side, and it is into double coverage and incomplete. No flag on this one. Taylor, the intended target. Callahan and Huber were there on the coverage. And a turnover on downs back to Bowling Green. So Bowling Green gets it back at their own 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Fake the handoff to the motion man. Dade goes around the end, has first down yardage. He's on the far sideline, and he's finally run out of bounds into Indian Hawk territory all the way down to the 31-yard line. Big run by Cleo Dade. That's a huge gain. Almost 60 yards. Nice. But it's 4th and a long 4. And we'll see if they go for it here from the 40. So you got to go for it, right? Here's Yates. Back to throw. Comes near side with it, or up the middle with it. Martin has it across midfield and a first down. They convert the 4th out to the Bowling Green 45. Hit Kyle Martin in stride. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. And a fresh set for the Clopton-Elsberry IndianHawks, who need to get back into this ball game. They trail by 3 touchdowns. Martin the only receiver. Derek Taylor up the gut with it, and he'll get about 5. Out to the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4. So I give him 6 officially. Four after the gain of 6 on first down. The receiver on the near side. Callahan looking to throw. Takes it across in. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and probably about 28. Or 18, rather.
Rolled out brand fast internet.
At about, we're at the 15. Now we got it all figured out. So Bowling Green decides to play the Yates. Pitch out to Damian Walker. He'll get a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9. Yard short of midfield. So Bowling Green takes over. They wanted a horse collie hit. So from their own 29. Bobcats start another possession after a turnover on downs. Callahan to the far side on a little pitch out. Get it from one tackle is the Bowling Green receiver, and he's going to make it all the way. Oh, my goodness. Cut back across the field, and he is in for the score. That is Kyle Horner. I'm admiring the cast of Zach Evans. keeper, half of what he needed. Over to the far side, Callahan going to take it himself. Finds the corner, and he's in the end zone. A flag comes out at the end. And that's in the area of holding again. A hold against the Bobcats after this. On third down again. And another hold takes a touchdown off the board for the Bobcats. Point after would start the running clock. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. With Dade lined up behind that big blocking wall. Almost a second off.
Select new 2015 through 20 vehicles. Subject credit approved by model. See dealer for details.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and
play. $7:11 to play here in the final quarter. Week 8 action on TribCast. Back to throw. He's in trouble. Yates stepped through one tackle, but all Bowling Green. They're up 34-0 here in the fourth on TribCast.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available to
no flags, and Clopton. Tops.
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Phil Money. Pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing.
Take a quick break. Well, we're going to keep it here. Running clock the rest of the way. One, maybe 2 more plays, and this game will be over. With the second team defense out there, pass to the far side is nowhere close. They'll
then here in the stand.
And then Kaleo Dade can look from you guys.
Yeah, that was something new, a little wrinkle. I liked it a lot. Hopefully we can stick with it.
You guys pick up your 5th win. You get to hold on to the Commissioner's Trophy for another year. How much we started presenting that thing? We started with the plate like 9 years ago. 18-yarders were tight today. I think I don't think it ever got serious enough for one of